PHP, Hypertext Preprocessor, is a popular server-side scripting language used for web development. It is widely recognized for its simplicity, versatility, and extensive community support. If you're new to programming or have a limited background in web development, this PHP tutorial for beginners is designed to help you understand the fundamentals and provide a solid foundation to master PHP. Whether you aspire to become a professional web developer or want to enhance your existing skills, this comprehensive guide will walk you through the essentials of PHP programming. Table of Contents. Introduction to PHP. Setting up your development environment. PHP syntax and basic constructs. Variables and data types. Operators and expressions. Control structures, conditional statements and loops. Arrays and functions. Working with forms and user input. PHP and databases, MySQL integration. Object-Oriented Programming, OP, in PHP. Error handling and debugging. File handling and manipulation. Working with cookies and sessions. PHP Security best practices. Introduction to PHP Frameworks. Advanced topics and further learning resources. Conclusion. Introduction to PHP. This section provides an overview of PHP, its history, and its role in web development. It explains the differences between client-side and server-side scripting and highlights the benefits of using PHP. Setting up your development environment. Here, you'll learn how to set up a local development environment to write and run PHP code. We will cover installing PHP, a web server, like Apache or Nginx, and a database server, such as MySQL. PHP syntax and basic constructs. This chapter dives into the PHP syntax, including how to write PHP tags, comments, and output statements. You'll also explore variables, constants, and data types. Variables and data types. In this section, we will discuss PHP variables in detail, including how to declare them, assign values, and manipulate data using operators. You'll also learn about different data types, such as strings, integers, floats, booleans, and arrays. Operators and expressions. Here, we will cover various operators in PHP, including arithmetic, assignment, comparison, logical, and bitwise operators. You'll understand how to combine them to create complex expressions. Control structures, conditional statements, and loops. This chapter introduces control structures in PHP, such as if-else statements, switch statements, while and do-while loops, for and for-each loops. You'll learn how to control the flow of your code based on certain conditions. Arrays and functions. Arrays are an essential part of PHP programming, and this section demonstrates how to create, access, and manipulate arrays. Additionally, you'll explore functions, including how to define and call them. Working with forms and user input. Forms play a crucial role in web applications, and this chapter explains how to handle form submissions in PHP. You'll learn how to retrieve user input and perform validation and sanitization of user data. PHP and databases, MySQL integration. Here, you'll discover how to interact with databases using PHP and MySQL. You'll learn about establishing database connections, executing SQL queries, and fetching and manipulating data. Object-Oriented Programming, OP, in PHP. This section introduces the concepts of object-oriented programming and how to apply them in PHP. You'll explore classes, objects, inheritance, encapsulation, and polymorphism. Error handling and debugging. Bugs and errors are inevitable in programming, and this chapter covers techniques for error handling and debugging in PHP. You'll learn how to handle exceptions, log errors, and troubleshoot common issues. File handling and manipulation. Working with files is a common requirement in web development, and this section explains how to read from and write to files using PHP. You'll also learn about file uploading and directory manipulation. Working with cookies and sessions. Cookies and sessions are essential for maintaining user state in web applications. This chapter demonstrates how to set and retrieve cookies, manage sessions, and enhance the security of session data. PHP Security Best Practices. Security is a critical aspect of web development, and this section covers PHP Security Best Practices. You'll learn about input validation, SQL injection prevention, cross-site scripting, excesses prevention, and other security measures. Introduction to PHP Frameworks. Frameworks provide a structured approach to web development, and this chapter introduces popular PHP frameworks like Laravel, Symfony, and CodeIgniter. You'll understand their benefits and explore how to get started with them. Advanced topics and further learning resources. This section provides a glimpse into advanced PHP topics, such as caching, APIs, JSON handling, and internationalization. Additionally, you'll find a curated list of resources for further learning and exploration. Conclusion. The tutorial concludes by summarizing the key takeaways from the PHP tutorial for beginners and encouraging you to continue your PHP journey by building real-world projects and exploring advanced concepts. Conclusion. This PHP tutorial for beginners serves as a comprehensive guide to mastering PHP programming. By following this tutorial, you'll gain a solid understanding of PHP syntax, data manipulation, control structures, database integration, object-oriented programming, and security best practices. Armed with this knowledge, you'll be well equipped to embark on your web development journey, whether it's creating dynamic websites, building web applications, or pursuing a career in PHP development. Remember, practice and hands-on experience are key to becoming proficient in PHP, so don't hesitate to experiment and build real-world projects along the way.